everyone. Welcome to another edition of Growth and Balance. We do growth and balance for one reason and one reason alone: to create value for the agents we know. For today, we're going to talk about how to maximize your open house lead generation. So some might be saying, oh, I can lead generate at an open house? I thought I was supposed to sell the listing. Well, that's true. But every open house opportunity is an opportunity to meet potential buyer clients, potential seller clients, looky-loo neighbors who may be buyer clients or seller clients. So when you're holding open houses and you're trying to create opportunity for yourself in your book of business, we do have to think about it as a lead generation activity. So there's a few things I want to go over with you today that I think will help with your lead generation at open houses. Number one, market the open house in advance. Two really good ways to do that. One, make sure all the people within your sphere of influence or your book of business know that you're hosting an open house. That can be through social media, through email, through text message, however you want to do it. And then the second one is make sure agents who are in your network or who also specialize in that area are aware of your open house. So just relying on people to see it online sometimes may not be good enough. Letting people also know through, again, social media, email, or text is a great way to increase your traffic. Number two, signage. So not only should you always have a listing sign out front, which most of us do, but you should have some open house signage as well. Most of the time we're doing that with A-frames. We're putting up maybe 2 of them or 4 of them at busy intersections or corners that are close to the property. So make sure your signage is good. Another great way to generate traffic and increase your lead generation at an open house is to stand outside. Just stand outside, especially if you're in a city or an urban area and people are constantly walking up and down the street, down one of the side streets, waving to them and saying, hey, we're doing an open house today. Would you like to come in and take a look? And you never know. That could go somewhere that you never thought it would go, and maybe they turn into a buyer or a seller or a tenant or a landlord lead. So that's an idea. Number 3, set the mood. Good way to do that. Make sure the home smells great. So right now we are in fall. That's the time of year. With fall, make sure you have good Glade plugins or just a portable air freshener that you're setting on a countertop. Or bake cookies. Put brown sugar and butter in a pan, put it in the oven for a little bit, and make that home smell amazing. So that's one way to do it. And then another way is also try and be seasonal. So again, if it's in fall, try and offer it being like a fall scent, like pumpkin or apple or cinnamon, whatever it is, whatever season you're in, you're going to know what to do for that particular time of year. Number 4, really easy one here. Make sure you have an online sign-in app or website for anyone that comes through your open house. Now, we all know that can be awkward sometimes. Sometimes someone comes in, you say, hey, would you mind signing in right over here? And the person says, nah, I really don't want to provide my information. But then you can follow up with that as, hey, I need to document everyone who's coming through this property for the seller client. So if you wouldn't mind taking a few seconds, come over here. Everything's done online. So make sure you're always getting everyone's name, email, and phone number at the very least on your open house sign-in app or website. Last but not least, and number 5, takeaways. So here's a couple ideas. For the people coming through your open house, let them leave with something. And make sure it's something easy. Like sometimes we want to bring pizza or freshly baked cookies or, freshly baked, danishes, donuts, whatever it is to the open house. Something that's trendy, something that's delicious. And that's a great idea. But if you don't really get enough people through your open house, that may go to waste. Or maybe they're walking out and saying, oh, this is kind of big and difficult. Like, I don't even want this, whatever it is. Some ideas you could do is think healthy. So maybe the people coming into the open house, let them leave with an energy bar or a granola bar or a little bag of trail mix or something really easy that they can take with them. They can eat it now or they can eat it later. And also maybe a bottled water. I mean, who isn't going to take a bottle of water when they leave? Most people will. Another great idea for open house lead generation for a takeaway is, how about little bags of Hershey Kisses? Maybe the Hershey Kisses could be seasonal as well. Put them in a bag and staple your business card to them so that when they're leaving, say, oh, by the way, don't forget to take a bottle of water and a little bag of treats on your way out. And people are going to be like, oh, this is great. Even if they don't eat them, I'm sure they either have friends or a significant other or kids or whoever it is that would enjoy that. So them walking away with that is going to make it feel like they actually walked away with something for their time and also checking out your open house. That's all I have for today. Take care.